Everybody say, hi, YouTube. Hello, hello. We're on day 2 of Kathy Rain. And the vibes for today's stream, self-care. So if you notice I have pimple patches on my face, just ignore it. I'm taking care of my skin, okay? We've also got water, and so we're being hydrated today. We're really doing our best. Hello, YouTube. So glad you're here. Can't wait for day 2 of this game. So happy. So last we left off, our roommate told us that she knew of someone that could develop this overexposed picture, or like show us what the picture was, show us what the... Hello? The way that I have 0 brain cells today is actually ridiculous. What the picture is of. We're gonna find out what the picture is of. Jesus Christ. Okay. So, let's see. She said that she was gonna leave a note. I'm not sure if she did that. I don't see it.
Eileen's schedule. There's a note for today.
There we go.
Help Kathy get in touch with Dave.
Right. Can we call our roommate, perhaps? The way everything was labeled gave me anxiety. It's honestly really helpful. Okay, so we can't call our roommate. Do we have it in our inventory, maybe? Nothing. Having everything labeled helps me know what there is to click. Because if I just like hover over everything, I'm gonna forget. Let's look at the computer.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, is this a note?
Hi, Kat. Feel free to use my computer while I'm away.
Perfect.
My password is AngelLove, without the quotes. If you call my friend Dave at 555-2492, he can set you up with some software.
Perfect.
I'll be back in a few hours, super psyched about the investigation. E. P.S. No gum on the keyboard, please. Remember the last time?
Did we put gum on the
Lisa,
keyboard?
like she actually uses the space bar?
No.
Shit. Looks like she forgot to write down the username. Oh well, shouldn't be too hard to guess. I think it's just some combination of her first and last name.
Hey, it's okay. Does everyone want to see Clover? I closed my door and she freaked out. She was not happy about that. She wants to play the game. Is that okay with you guys? Come on, baby. You want to come up here? You want to try to sit in my chair? Okay. Okay, bye. Okay. Normally, Mr. Goose would be taking care of them while I stream, but he's also working. Oh, she just sees someone outside. That's what's happening. Come on. No. Okay. Oh, y'all. She's pulling my chair. Anyway. Brief intermission while Clover turns my chair. Okay, Hacker Dave.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kathy. Eileen said to call you about some software.
Ellie who?
Eileen.
Ellie?
Red hair, glasses, speaks so fast her gums ache.
Oh.
Oh, right. I thought her name was Errol. Figured it was kind of weird.
Errol?
Name for a girl.
You must have a hearing disorder.
You must have a thinking disorder.
Oh my goodness. Bye, Liv. Thank you for popping in for a little bit.
Wow. So, the software?
Goodbye.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun packing.
No, not really.
Ugh, I knew she was full of shit.
Nah, I mean, sure, I used to be able to get pirated software, but not anymore. There was this misunderstanding and my network privileges were revoked.
I see.
Me and Clyde, the campus IT guy, don't really see eye to eye. We used to play bocce together, and let's just say he is one
What is
sore
that?
loser.
Logan Mitchell from Shadow of the Water's Edge? It might be. I don't know. I'm really bad about knowing voice actors. Let's see. Can't you hack your way in?
Can't you just hack your way back in somehow? Isn't that what you do?
It's a good
Lock the
question.
Ethernet port in my room. I don't even have physical access.
Don't you ever leave your room? Use a computer in the library or something. Aren't they connected to the network?
Thank you for the
No,
toot,
there
Liv.
are cameras in there. Clyde is just waiting for me to make a move so he can get me expelled.
Can't you just patch things up with the guy?
No way. He's such an ass. He even thinks TNG is better than the original series.
He thinks the what is better than the what?
I know, right? Can you believe that guy?
You call yourself a hacker? Just use your brain, for Christ's sake. Let's figure this out.
Wow, you're so sassy, Nancy Drew.
Nancy
the
Drew
only way
reference. Oh, I
theoretically
clicked on
crack
accident.
one would be if Clyde logged on to a machine to which we have unrestricted physical access. And... Ooh, I got an idea.
I'm not gonna like this.
Well, what you could do is intentionally crash your PC.
That sounds especially stupid.
Especially since
Well,
it's not
crash it,
my
crash it,
PC.
Just crash it a little, then call Clyde.
Huh?
Clyde will come over to fix it. If you're lucky, then he'll log onto the network using his admin account. Afterwards, you can use some of my tools to find and crack the password locally.
Worth a shot, I guess. Okay, you can come over and set it up.
No way. I have severe IBS. It just wouldn't work.
IBS? What the hell is that?
You seriously don't want to know.
Somebody
Let my buddy
toot.
drop off everything.
Somebody toot for that.
It's not rocket science. You do what I ask, and I'll get you some juicy software. Quid pro quo, Clarice.
Whatever, weirdo. We'll see.
Okay, so we need to... Thank you. Thank you, Panda. Also, hello. Welcome in. I missed your first comment in chat. Apologies.
Not now.
Well... Okay, but how do I do this?
Floppy disks go in there.
Okay, so I need a floppy disk, I suppose. Oh, I have to turn it on. Got it. Okay. Oh, whoops. Is there a floppy disk anywhere? Ooh, envelope? Was that here before? I think that's new. You're not gonna look at it?
There was a floppy disk in there with a note taped to the back. It's labeled boot. 1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin
Thank you for the
account.
toot, Dylan. Welcome
5.
in.
Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials using the blue floppy.
Don't forget to check
6.
how silly you
Reboot
are.
and log on using
Exclamation
Clyde's admin
silly
account.
goose.
7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8. That's it. And remember, if you mess up
You might have
somewhere,
to do
just
it
call Clyde
isolated.
and he'll have to take
Like
care
just
of
the
it.
command.
It's his job after all.
86 and 9%. I'm 90% silly today. And that's because I've lost my mind. Oh. 9% after Payne's Creek makes sense. Oh, I cannot wait to
Boot
play
your
that
computer
game.
using the blue floppy. 2.
Oh, she's gonna
3,
read.
4, 5, 6, 7. That's
Don't
it.
read
And
all of
remember,
this.
Floppy disks go in there.
Oh, I have to drag it. Yeah, so we are kind of sleuthing. Basically, the gist of it is something mysterious happened to our grandfather back in the 80s. And we only recently came back to our family. We were like estranged from our family until now. And this takes place in the 90s. So when we found out our grandfather passed away, we came for the funeral and reconnected with our grandmother and found out that something weird happened to our granddad that eventually led to his untimely demise, it seems. So yeah, we're sleuthing. In short. In short, we are sleuthing. Huh?
No use doing that before
Oh.
Clyde is logged in. No use doing that before Clyde is logged in.
Okay. Now I call Clyde, right?
All right, time for some expert help.
Okay. Me quite literally hacking into a computer right now feels very out of character for me. But we're doing our best out here.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I need you to come and fix my roommate's computer.
What seems to be the problem?
It won't start up. There's some kind of system failure with an error code on the screen.
Probably a hard drive failure. Which room are you in?
Dorm A, room 5.
I'll be there in a few minutes.
Thanks.
Great.
Hey, Clyde from IT.
Hi, come in.
I don't know why, but he just makes me laugh. Thank you for the two, Panda.
Oh my, now how did this happen?
I have no idea. It was like this when I started it up this morning.
Let's have a look.
Clyde is a
And
look.
presto, good
Yeah.
as new.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead.
Add
I'll
him to
wait.
Crush House. Wait, what am I doing? I'm logging in? I don't know. What do you mean I'm logging in? I don't know how to do this. I don't know her password. Do I?
I don't want to show him that. Not now. 1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to
Check.
crash the file system of the computer. Take the floppy out and reboot. 3. Call Clyde at 555-8181. Tell him your computer crashed and give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account. 5. Reboot
I have to
and retrieve
fail.
the admin credentials used. 6. 7.
I
That's
have
it.
to fail. Isn't it like you fail a certain amount of times and then it resets? Is that not correct? Is that not what I just read?
Yeah, that worked. Thanks.
No problem. Let me know if you have any more trouble.
Huh? I need to have the legitimate okay. Got it.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Okay, so I'm right. I just need to know the actual... Got it. Where would she put it, do we think?
Makeup check, hair check,
Oh, she
horrible
said it,
mood,
though.
and contempt for humanity check.
What was it? Angel something?
Hi, Cat. Feel free. My password is
Angel Love.
without the quotes. If you call super that miss.
Oh,
Hi, Cat.
She said something.
Super site. That missing username is a bit annoying, but I think I can guess it based off her names.
yeah. Okay. What if it's just Eileen? What if her username is just Eileen? Let's try that. Come on, Eileen. Na, na, na. Come on, Isle. Okay, it's still not gonna let me. So do I have to do all the corrupting again? Please. It's gonna, listen, it's gonna be an interesting stream because I'm so sleep deprived. The oxygen is not getting to the brain, mama. It's not there.
And presto, good as new.
That's perfect.
So I
could you
didn't
try
have enough
logging on
information
real
to do
quick just
this?
to make sure it works.
You go ahead. I'll wait.
Owen knows everything. I'm convinced he is an all-knowing, all-powerful being. Owen is God. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we'll try again.
Yeah. that
God
works.
is in
Thanks.
Owen.
No problem. Let me know if you have any more trouble.
Perfect. Okay, we'll keep looking. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this.
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Okay.
I think that movie is about a girl and a boy who hate each other at first and then they fall in love for no reason at all. Oh, wait. That's every romantic comedy ever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I'm fairly sure it's about some guy who falls in love with his golden retriever.
Okay.
That movie's not out yet. It's a promo poster Eileen got for being an extra. She tells everyone who
Interesting.
walks in here the same joke. Spoiler alert, the boat sinks.
Is that supposed to be the Titanic? Is that supposed to be the Titanic? Okay, slay, Eileen.
Eileen's obnoxious alarm clock. The noise makes me want to stab myself with something dull.
Okay.
Eileen's schedule.
I've never
There's a
seen
note
Pulp
for today.
Fiction. Should I watch
Help
it?
Kathy get in touch with Dave. Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name, Eileen Mildred Summers.
Is this...
Mildred. Oh my god, I'm gonna get her for that. I wish I could wrap up that fact and save it for Christmas.
Okay, let's try some stuff. Let's try some stuff. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there is, yeah, many a trigger warnings. Is that how you spell her name? I don't remember. But I can't do... So her
Eileen's
name...
girly suitcase.
I dream...
There's a sticker on it with her full name.
Eileen Mildred Summers. Emergency Medical Services. No, it's her initials, please.
Eileen's closet, filled to the brink with inherited clothes and Christian joy.
That sounds like my middle school experience.
We meet again, Mr. Bear. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault you ended up so close to my lighter.
Okay, I was on the right track. Do I need any more information, or do I have everything I need? Let me make sure this is correct. Eileen Mild? Nope, just username conventions. Okay. Think about what you might have gotten for school logins or something. Okay, Owen, listen, I was homeschooled, okay? So I didn't have school logins, really. Yeah, Owen. Rip. Oh, lagging on mobile. Does she have a birthday? I don't know it. If she does have a birthday. Maybe she's an alien. Eileen Alien? Alien Summers? Help! Leonardo DiCaprio? Usually for those, last name is in full, but may only have... Okay, got it. So it would be... Summers. E. Summers E. M. Oh. Okay. S. I can't spell. I can't spell anymore. Eileen. Oh God. Oh God. I'm losing my mind. It has been 30 minutes and I'm already having a crisis.
Eileen's girly suitcase. There's a sticker on it with her full name. Eileen Mildred Summers.
Just stuck in this room. This is actually going to be the whole stream. Like J.K. Rowling. Okay. Sorry to use a terrible example. I mean, yeah, but you did what you had to do, and I respect that. I thought I did that. I thought I did that. The last name is in full. May only have the initial for the first and middle name. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I've tried all of the, like, normal ways. Maybe no middle initial. So Mildred didn't matter. Mildred didn't matter, is what I'm gathering. Got it. Okay, Mildred never matters. Sorry, Mildred, if you're watching this. So sorry, girl. Oh, now I have to go through this whole thing again. After I get out of this room, I might recommit my life to Christ. We did it, Joe, but at what cost?
And presto, good as new.
That's perfect. Could you try logging on real quick just to make sure it works?
You go ahead, I'll wait.
Laugh out loud.
Works like a charm.
What did I
Mission
do
accomplished.
wrong?
Yeah. Thanks, I guess.
No problem.
Wait.
Let me know if you have any more trouble.
I'll be sure to do that.
I was supposed to do it wrong that time, wasn't I?
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Doing it wrong when we gotta do it right, and doing it wrong, doing it right when we gotta do it wrong. Why? I love fun. We do have fun here. We are having so much fun. Oh, I thought I did something wrong. Okay.
And presto, good as new.
I
That's
have called
perfect.
this
Could
man
you try logging
to my
on real
dorm
quick
room
just to make sure it works?
4 or 5 times.
You go
now.
ahead, I'll wait.
How many times? How many times do I have to get it wrong?
Yeah, that worked. Thanks.
What?
No problem. Let me know if you have any more trouble.
What do you mean? How many times do I have to get it wrong? What am I doing wrong?
Shit. I have to come up with a way to force him to log on.
Didn't we just go through the whole exercise of the UN needs to be legitimate? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you guys hate me? Because I'm at a 10 with myself right now. I'm at a 10. That's embarrassing. I love you guys too. You're so patient with me. Silly Luz.
And presto, good as new.
That's perfect. Could
Okay.
you try logging on real
So-
quick just to make sure it works?
The
You go ahead, I'll
username
wait.
has to be correct. The password needs to be wrong. What did we decide the username was? It was E. Summers, right? Yes. Thank God. Thank you.
Now look what I did.
For crying out loud. Let me try to log in with my account.
We did it. We're moving forward. We're progressing. After 38 minutes.
Okay, everything seems to be in order. I've unlocked your account.
Do we like
Please,
yellow shirt?
Try not to break anything else.
Oh,
I don't
I'll
know.
try.
He really does look like Dwight Schrute.
Phase 1 complete.
Okay, phase 1 complete. What's phase 2?
1. Boot your computer using the blue floppy. 2. Use the corrupt MBR utility to crash the file system of the computer.
Whoever
Take the
decided
floppy
to
out
start
and
this
reboot.
episode this
3.
day
Call
with
Clyde
computer
at
hacking
555-8181.
did not
Tell
have
him
my
your
best
computer
interests at
crashed
heart.
And give him the error code on the screen. He'll come over and have a look. It shouldn't take too long for him to fix. 4. Now comes the crucial part. You need to somehow make him log on with his admin account.
What's number 5?
Reboot and retrieve the admin credentials
Got
using
it.
the blue floppy.
Got it.
6. Reboot and log on using Clyde's admin account.
Okay.
7. Look for some kind of tool to remotely open my Ethernet port. Dorm B, room 8.
Okay.
That's it. And remember,
Okay. I think I understand. Let's find out. Together.
1. Boot your
No,
2,
no.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's it.
Okay. I would have politely declined the request after step 4. It's so many steps. Am I doing this right? I'm scared. Am I doing this right? Extract admin password. Thank you, God. Okay. User admin password gadget. Okay. Exit. Hi, Zay. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad to see you here. We're having a rough start to this episode, but this game is really fun, I promise. Okay, so we're logging in with the admin stuff. Okay, network settings. Oh, shoot. What room? Anybody remember? Is it dorm B, port 8? Yes!
All right, that should do it.
The way that I just remembered that restored my faith in myself. I feel a lot better. I feel so much better. Okay, so we're calling Hacker Dave. Kathy doesn't have a task list. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That is so kind.
Guess what?
Thank you, Zay.
Got it?
Welcome,
Hang
Medio. Welcome in.
Oh man, I could kiss you! Figuratively, that is. I'm so gonna get back at Clyde now. What are those admin credentials, by the way?
Are we telling
Not
him?
telling, buddy. Saving those for a rainy day.
Oh, I would tell him.
I suppose this nice floppy I've prepared for you stays in my room then.
Not
Sure,
the nice
then I'll just have to
floppy.
log back on and click that pretty little lock icon again.
Now this is just
Oh,
emotional
thank you
blackmail.
guys.
Quid pro quo, Dave.
So kind.
Fine.
I'm gonna
I'll have it
cry.
dropped off at your room. God damn, you're like a she-Clyde. A Clyde-ette.
Huh. That is the
We need a
worst
blue
insult
clue.
I've ever heard. Later, Dave.
Oh, I'm actually gonna write that down because a Blue's Clues sound clip would be fun. Okay. Nice idea. Thank you. It's the week of crying on streams, Mama. I guess so. Don't cry on stream because he'll clip it. Oh no! Owen! Moi? Owen clips everything, and honestly, I'm okay with it. It saves me a lot of time. Oh, I hate that she doesn't just read it on her own.
There was a floppy disk inside.
Yeah, no shit.
It's labeled Tools.
Great. Let's put it in the computer where it belongs. The Owen Spader will clip it, yes. Literally, Owen, probably 75%. Or maybe 50% you are responsible for. You've done a lot of them. I just had to edit them with the text. Tools.
Not a bad idea, but I should probably switch back to Eileen's
Oh.
account first.
Dear God.
It's labeled Tools.
I forget that I don't have to click, I have to click and drag. Okay, log into Eileen's. E. Summers. Angel Love. Okay. VoiceForge image. Ooh. Interesting. Drag and drop files to analyze. Does that not work? Oh, scanner. Bitch. Sorry, I'm cursing a lot all of a sudden. It's just one of those days. I hope my mom's not watching this.
It's some advanced scanner thingy.
Okay. We don't have to rename it. We really don't have to rename it. Oh, I have to do this myself. This reminds me of that puzzle in Alibi and Ashes when you have to fix the audio of Bess, her interview. Is this water? It looks kind of like water. Oh, whoa, that changes a lot. Whoa. Where are we?
What the hell is that? Ball lightning? I'll print the whole picture for now, but
Sorry.
there's probably more to find.
Hey, Mother Goose does have a Twitch account, just so she can watch my streams. So she is going to show up one of these days. What did she say that I should do? Zoom? What's that? Goose Family. Yeah! She came and watched my Phantom of Venice stream because that's her favorite Nancy game. So if you go back to that VOD, she's chatting on my brother's Twitch account, and I said, "Mom, I'm just gonna make you your own Twitch account." So now she has a Mother Goose account. What did she ask me to do? Pattern analysis failed. Please narrow down. Okay, got it. This? No pattern found. Slay. She said something, and then I clicked out of it on accident. Your dad helped you do the last part of Message in a Haunted Mansion because you were scared? That's so cute. Your panda thing, that's hilarious. Well, my brother was streaming before I ever started, so it's kind of been a normalized thing in my family already, which is nice. Okay, she said something about the flower, so we're gonna go back to this. Okay, you're not gonna say it this time? What's the deal here? Can I print?
I don't want to print that part of the image.
Okay, can I zoom out and then print?
I already have a copy.
Okay. Hey, Owen, do you know what I should be doing here? Maybe this? I don't know. Should I just back out of it?
No, not quite yet. I think there's more to find in this picture.
So she's saying there's more to find in the picture. I need to be zoomed in on something and then click this little guy to analyze for patterns. And so far, I haven't found anything that has, like, given me a pattern. All in one frame?
No,
That's
not
not
quite
what
yet. I think there's more to find in this picture.
Let's see. Okay, I'll zoom out. It says narrow down search area. Should I do it like this? Okay, Slay. Then why did you give me the option to zoom in twice? Brightness anomalies form a tilted equilateral
That
triangle.
shape has to be significant somehow.
Got it, got it, got it. Can I print this?
I don't want to print that part of the image.
Nope.
No, not quite yet.
And there's still
I
more
think
to
there's
find.
more to find in this picture.
Still more to find. Can I zoom in more? No. Oh, now you're gonna, okay. Is there another triangle in the picture that I'm supposed to see? Perhaps? Flower print. I tried that earlier and it wouldn't let me do it. But thank you for making me do it again.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that's all there is to find in this picture.
Thank goodness. What is this? That's gonna be interesting later, I'm sure. Yeah, it was probably a sequential thing. Voice Forge, yeah. Printer? Printout?
I'll just get rid of the original picture now, since I have the restored version anyway.
Alright.
Strange. Now that I look at them, the lights remind me of something I picked up yesterday.
Something I picked up yesterday, huh?
That logo at the top looks familiar. Haven't I seen something
Not the
similar to
church
today?
brochure.
Wow, the church logo looks pretty similar to the smoky lights.
Mayonnaise
Visit them after
ages.
all.
Happy birthday to the expired mayonnaise in Katie Firestone's fridge. Isn't it the 30th anniversary? Why does she look like
hello there,
she's
Mildred?
40?
Hi yourself, Agatha.
What? How'd you... Oh, never mind.
I know your social security number too.
Oh, God. Soon you'll start stealing my clothes and then walk around in them pretending to be me.
Who says I haven't done that already?
Okay, I admit that's pretty funny.
I would be a little
anyway,
freaked
how did
out.
things go with Dave?
Pretty good. I had to sabotage your computer.
You had to what?
Oh, chill outy. It was just a tiny little thing. I just needed an excuse for the IT guy to come by so I could steal his password.
Clyde? But he's so nice. Why'd you want to steal his password?
Because I'm a heathen,
It's a long
Eileen.
story.
Wow, they're hypnotic. Looks like a will-o'-the-wisp. You know, the spirit of the forest.
Now, that's just silly, Eileen. There has to be a more reasonable explanation for them.
Hey,
The
there's
modern
nothing silly
criminal,
about
the modern
forest spirits.
consumer.
You should talk to Meadow, my Wiccan friend. She's really opened my eyes about these sort of things.
I literally just said heathen. That's crazy. Me and Kathy are in sync.
Isn't it your Christian duty to consider people like her to be heathens?
Oh, I doubt she could ever be more of a heathen than you are.
Huh. I guess you've got a point.
Whoa!
So, anyway, is there anything I can do to help?
Eileen is feeling
Well, my
spicy
side of the room
today.
is starting to get a bit messy. There's always that.
I meant with the investigation, silly.
I
You're
guess
reading
you could try
Kathy
to
like
find out
that.
more
For
about these
real.
lights. Maybe figure out where that picture was taken.
I know exactly where to start.
Great.
Oh, and yeah, feel free to keep using my computer. I don't need it right now.
All right.
I mean,
think
you're
I'm gonna
sitting
see
in
if I
front
can
of it,
figure out a
so-
way to motivate Erica Wade to talk to me.
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're gonna voice forge? Voice recorder. Bangarang! Ah! I love that sound. I love that movie. Wait, we're recording what now? What are we supposed to be recording? Not me thinking this was gonna be the Skrillex song. No, it's from Hook. It's a sound from Hook.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Sure, I could just leave a message for that harpy, but I doubt anything I will say will change her mind about helping me. I think I need a more indirect approach. Maybe there's a way to get creative with that answering machine tape.
So what should I be recording? Why isn't she talking? You know?
A printed picture of the strange smoky lights. It appears to have been taken somewhere in Conwell Woods. Ugh. It's a bright red flower of some kind. Could be a long shot, but I've never seen a flower like that. Maybe finding out...
Do we got any audio? I mean, we have the
The tape Grandpa
tapes.
had on him when he was found in '81, labeled Investigation.
Should we play? Which one should we play? Because we have this tape.
You've reached the Rain residence. Leave a message after the beep.
Oh, this is right?
The one I trust now. Just call me back as soon as you can.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. Do we need to voice forge it?
Okay, Erica Wade, let's see if we can't motivate you to hear me out.
What? Found 5 distinct voices, separated into sections. What? Okay, so I'm supposed to rearrange this?
I don't think I need to manipulate this. I don't think I need to.
Okay, so I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
think I
keep
need-
clicking until she decides.
I don't think I need. I don't think I. I don't think I. I don't think I. I don't think I need to. I don't think.
Top right. Oh. I literally don't know what I would do without Owen helping me with this game. It's like how I felt about Anya in Firewatch. I would have never finished the game. I would have had to cheat.
What the hell? Calm down, Kathy. Think. Just think. It has to be some sick joke left in the program by Dave.
Excuse me?
Yeah, that must be it. He is one twisted fuck.
The way that is so scary. I have chills.
I don't think I need to manipulate this
to click
particular
that.
voice recording.
Okay, so
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular voice recording.
okay, got it. Perhaps this one?
I don't think I need to manipulate this particular voice recording.
Okay. Oh, call Kathy Rain. Listen to this one.
Hello, Joseph, Mrs. Rain. It's me, Charles. I thought I'd give you a call. Erica just had her firstborn. It's a boy. Thankfully, he looks nothing like his father. Listen, I was thinking maybe you'd like to come and visit. And what about your little Kathy? Maybe she wants to see the baby. Well, anyways, I hope to see you soon.
Oh, wait.
All the best. Bye.
I messed up. Erica. We're trying to get Erica to talk to us. Call Kathy Rain. She wants... What do I want? Can I ask for a visit? Wants you to visit?
I should let the recipient know who is speaking with this voice.
Oh, well, this is Charles. Okay, let's try this again. Erica, it's Charles. Call Kathy Rain. She wants to see you.
Almost. Just a few more tweaks.
This is hard. She wants... Oh, she's got it. Okay,
That should work.
got it. Hello, Erica, it's your... Oh, okay, that's not what I put at all. Hello, Erica, it's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. That's a little bit more sinister sounding than what I said.
I'll just reuse the same tape and place the modified message at the end.
But I mean, it works.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what she wants. Bye.
Give her what she wants.
All right, the forged message should now be
Bye.
at the end of the original tape.
I mean, I hope it works. Can I listen to this? No. That's so scary. Okay. Now. I love the cheery bye at the end. Needed to have a mama in there to soften it a little. Right, yeah, I would probably call my father as well. Do I need to put the...
I'm having a hard time following that logic.
You've reached Erica Wade. Leave a message after the beep.
Okay.
Hello, Erica. It's your father. Call Kathy Rain and give her what
I haven't
she
played the
wants.
Blackwell series yet,
Bye.
but it is in my wish list. Owen recommended that one to me as well.
a message after the beep.
Hi, Erica. This is Kathy Rain. I spoke to your father. He asked me to get in touch with you and said he would call ahead. You can reach me at 555-8352.
Got it.
Bye. Your move, Erica.
Okay.
Now that's some out of the box
Okay.
thinking.
Yep, just might be silly enough to work. Well, time for a break.
Pretty
Gotta eat something
silly.
before I pass out.
Pretty silly of her.
Okie dokie. I'll stay here and keep digging.
All right, see you in a bit.
Where are we going? Oh.
Hey,
Hey,
Sometimes I just zone out and forget to listen to what they're saying, and then I miss really
So, any
crucial
progress
parts of
with the search?
dialogue.
yeah, I was able to identify that flower. It's called the red scythe, or Rosea falcus.
Interesting.
I discovered that there was a small nature reserve near Conwell Springs, which was established in '89. The red scythe is on their list of endangered plants. I made a photocopy of the botany book page in case you want it later.
Thanks.
that's something. I should go check it out. Maybe I can narrow down the place where that picture was taken.
My thoughts exactly. Here you go. The nature reserve is marked out on this map.
Jeez, you've been busy.
Well, you know, beats homework.
Amen to that. And, good work, Eileen.
Happy to help. So what?
Oh.
Oh, hang on. I'll go get that.
Okie dokie.
Hello?
This is Erica Wade calling for Kathy Rain.
Speaking.
Miss Rain, this is terribly awkward. I realize now how rude I was before. I wanted to apologize and ask if there is anything I can do.
Accept her apology. We need her to be on our good side.
Apology accepted. You can start by answering a few questions.
Very well.
Do you know anything about what happened to
I
my
hope there's
grandfather
not
that
a
night in
certain
81?
order that I have to ask these
Not
in.
really, no. But what I do know is how it destroyed Father.
It did?
Oh, yes. The two of them were great friends
Not
once.
Owen being the
And when
unreliable
Joseph was
narrator.
hurt, they hadn't been talking for some time. Father always hoped they would be able to reconnect one day. He kept putting it off, believing they had time. But in the end, it never happened.
So, what were things like back when they were still good friends?
Oh, they were like peas in a pod. Always sharing their war stories and laughing together. In a way, Joseph became the uncle I never
Thank you,
had.
Panda.
He was around a lot when Father went out on business trips. Later on, I even met you a few times, when you were just a baby.
I don't remember any of that.
Oh, no matter, you were so little then.
Erica, I have to ask, why were you so defensive on the phone earlier when I tried to reach out?
Oh, I don't know, Kathy. Our families haven't been in touch for a long time. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but we all started drifting apart. My guess is that it had to do with Father's growing wealth. Friendship needs common ground, and we started living in different worlds. What happened to your grandfather was the final nail in the coffin. Father just couldn't bear seeing him like that, neither alive nor dead.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky? It may be an Air Force call sign.
I can't say that I do. Father had many friends in the Air Force, but
Thank
no
you,
one
Owen.
I can recall by that name.
What do you know about Lily Myers?
She was a young artist who lived somewhere in Conwell Springs. Killed herself, if I recall correctly. Dreadful thing. But other than that, not much. We never knew the family.
What can you tell me about Mr. Wade?
My father is a great man. He has so many ideas, so much left to realize, which makes it hurt so much more to see him like this.
See him like what?
The illness and everything, of course.
Right. Yeah, it must be hard.
Oh, yes, indeed. I wish he wouldn't be so stubborn with his treatment. He could go to any state-of-the-art hospital, but insists on being treated in that backwater clinic.
Thanks
in
for the
Conwell
honk,
Springs.
Dylan.
The community clinic in the middle of town?
Yes. It's like he's given up and is just waiting for the inevitable to happen.
What do you know about Lily Meyer's art?
Oh, that little girl had a twisted mind, let me tell you that. Oh, my father used to have a few pieces of hers in his collection. Horrible things. I couldn't understand why he ever
I can't wait
decided
to see this
procure them
art.
in the first place.
You say
I'm so
used to
intrigued.
have. Did he get rid of the paintings?
Oh, either that or he put them in storage somewhere. I haven't seen them for years. I never bothered to ask him why. Glad to be rid of them, quite frankly.
I want to see him.
Do you know anything about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's the one and only church in Conwell Springs. I was baptized there, and I married my husband there.
Anything out of the ordinary about them?
Oh, not really. They seem like a typical church to me.
Okay, I guess that's it for now.
Okay, that's all I needed.
Very well. Feel free to call back if you have any more questions.
All right. Wade is in Conwell Springs. He's being treated in the clinic.
Okay. So I guess we're going to the clinic. Or to the nature reserve
That was Erica
place.
Wade. Her father is being treated at the clinic in Conwell Springs.
Being treated? He's sick?
Looks that way. Small miracle they managed to keep it out of the press.
Yeah, I suppose you're returning to talk to him?
It'll have to be tomorrow. It's quite late for that now.
I suppose. Scrabble?
Oh, you're so on. I will crush you.
I love that they're gonna play Scrabble together. That's so funny.
You're off your game today. Is everything alright?
Oh, shut up. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
Oh, up late, thinking about your grandpa and everything?
Not just that, I keep having this bad dream. Well, it's not exactly a dream.
Oh,
it's
cool. That is a
something
fun
that
fact.
actually happened.
Oh? What is it?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
You can trust me. Whatever it is,
It's a rock
I promise I
fact.
won't judge.
Well, it's your funeral. So, I used to be 16 and also
Whoa.
pregnant.
Didn't expect that.
Did you have an aneurysm just now, E?
Please, go on.
Well, seeing as how I don't actually have a 5-year-old, you can probably put 2 and 2 together.
You had an abortion.
Sure did. Major pain in the ass too, but hey, couldn't let that pregnancy go untreated.
I'm glad you're telling me, but I really wish you hadn't done that, Kathy.
You don't get to tell her what to do.
Who was the, you know, the...
Not the donor. Wow, these are all
The
rough
donor?
responses.
You wouldn't know him. The
Wow.
two of us would have made terrible parents, though.
I respect your decision, but you know how I feel about this. That guy up there, he's pro-life. And I'm with him.
I get that. I gotta say, you're being really cool about this, E.
I mean,
I was expecting you to clutch your cross, flip the table,
Yeah,
and
thanks,
storm
Owen.
off or something.
everybody check your voter registration.
I'm not a walking stereotype,
Or else.
you know.
Says the red-headed nerd with the glasses.
Ha ha.
Try again in
But
15
Kathy,
seconds, Dylan.
If you keep having that nightmare, perhaps you should talk to somebody about it.
Maybe. But I doubt obsessing over it is very healthy either. Your turn, E.
Oh, fine. Oh, I play apricot, orange.
Apricot.
Yay,
Apricot.
bingo. 67 points.
Nice.
Well, ain't that fucking peachy?
Thanks, Dylan.
At least it's not sour grapes.
Touche.
That night, Kathy dreams. Oh.
A tainted one approaches. Is it time?
What is this?
Yes. A fire that burns so bright. It is almost unbearable to see. Indeed. It seems the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Shall we sculpt some flesh friends, then? Very well. I will attend to the threshold.
Not I love him, Dylan. Not I love him. Fake
Good
fan.
morning, sunshine.
I guess that was day
Please tell me
2.
I dreamt
We're
all
gonna
those Scrabble
continue.
losses
I'm
last
not
night.
done. We're gonna
3
keep
times
going.
in a row.
Rub it in, why don't you? I'll just go strangle myself now.
I can fix him.
Oh, you.
Dylan!
Don't be a sore loser. So what's the plan today?
Mr. Wade is the plan. I'll head for the clinic right away. While I'm at it, I'm gonna check out the church and the nature reserve.
Okay.
Okie dokie. What can I do to help?
Why don't you continue looking into the lights? I have a feeling they're the key to solving all of this. You could also look up the history of Conwell Springs in general, see if anything unusual has been going on.
I'll get right on it.
Great. Thanks, E.
Oh, by the way, don't
Thank
forget
you,
to check out
Dylan.
the page I gave you about the red scythe. It's a pretty interesting flower.
Okay,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to do. Let's do it. Let's look at the flower first.
It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red
Not
scythe is the
thirsting.
smell,
Who
which
are
is
we
familiar
fixing?
to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known
I'm
to
sure we'll
cause
see him
hallucinations
later.
in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that
We don't
reason,
know his
but the
name.
flower
He's
never caught on as a
mysterious.
modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Okay, I didn't listen to any of that, but I'm sure it was very
All
interesting.
right, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
Hi, Harless. Welcome in. When I drink water, Luce drinks water. Hey, I'll take it. I think that's a pretty good plan. Let's go to the clinic first. I don't want to go to church. Oh, whoever... I guess it was Owen. Thanks for starting that poll. And it is apricot. I thought that said 2017, and I was like, are we in the future?
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Nah, you agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold.
Stranger
Like a
Things
stick through the
guy.
arm.
What do they call you
This
anyway?
man?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Can you fix him, Dylan?
So, what's your story anyway?
My
Dylan can fix
story?
anybody.
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Showbiz.
Is that so? I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have started dozens
You've
of
never
Hollywood
seen
movies.
Stranger Things?
Silence
You
of the
have to
Lambert,
watch it.
Jacob's Bladder,
Not Jacob's bladder.
Usual Surprises, Natural Bald Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Natural
Kids
bald
these days,
killers.
no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
Oh, this is a lot. I always forget how much we have to
Do
figure
you know
out.
what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
He's lying.
Oh, just spit it out.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Abducted by aliens.
Mm-hmm.
I should have known better.
He's
Oh,
lying.
I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons.
I have a
My
few
wife had
notes.
just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn
Did I need to
aliens
write
took
something
him
down?
And they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam. Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
This man makes me tired.
Why do I even bother? Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls,
It is
man,
helpful
they're
to
like
write
their
things
own
down in this
species.
game.
It's impossible to figure out.
Thank you,
Not to
Owen.
mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling
Panda,
with
I had
Sue
to
the first time
re-register
I met her.
because I moved
She could
at
sure
the end
do
of
a lot
last
mean
year,
whooping,
so
that lady.
I feel you. And I'm still waiting for my confirmation that it's been accepted, so I'm kind of nervous.
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
I want to see it.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac, the priest, is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right. I might do that.
Panda, I totally get you, and I agree. Feeling like you're being punished for getting married. Like, I thought it was
that's
supposed to
enough
be
serious question
beneficial
for
for us to make it
Alrighty.
official. You know what I mean? Like, in the eyes of the law.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye.
But it has been such a hassle to figure everything out. And it just shouldn't be that complicated. It really just shouldn't be that complicated.
Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
Peachy raid. Manual raid. Hello, Kelsey. Welcome in. Welcome in. Everybody, please read the trigger warnings just in case. This game can go over some pretty heavy topics. So just take care of yourself. The theme of today is self-care, so make sure you're drinking your water, reading the trigger warnings, and registering to vote. And I hope you're having a great day. Kristen, how was your stream? How was the stream?
They don't pay you much, huh?
No shit. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
How are we gonna get
I need
past
to get rid of her
this?
somehow.
Chicken walk, man. Huh? Crystal Skull is it's one of those Nancy games where I feel like you kind of have to take your time. It's pretty intricate at parts, so don't feel bad about that. This game is going well. I feel like I've gone really slow in this episode. Kelsey, thank you so much for the follow. I'm so happy you're here. So I feel you with the slow-moving games, but it's really intriguing. Like, I can't wait to find out what happens.
Calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
No thanks. I have better things to do.
Let's see, what else can we click?
Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
Okay.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations.
Thank you, Owen, for giving the shout out. Everybody follow Kristen if you're not already. She is playing the Nancy Drew games, and it is so much fun being in those streams. Can't read it from here. Can we get closer?
I can't read it from here.
What? Okay.
Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging. A computer. They likely keep records of their patients on it.
She's not gonna let me, right? Oh.
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
I mean, we could guess. Do we need to talk to that guy? This puzzle is mean. Oh no, I've already been through some mean puzzles today. I don't know if I can handle this. Enjoy your lurk, Medio. Enjoy your dinner too. I hope you have some great food.
Hey, Doofus.
Oh, hi.
Okay.
Okay, I'm off.
Bye.
Owen, can you give a shout out to Dylan as well?
It's full of trash.
And
Figure that.
Panda. And anyone else who streams in here. It might have a cooldown, so you might have to wait a few seconds.
Uncomfortable,
What
hard
am I
plastic chairs.
missing?
It's like they're intentionally trying to keep people out.
Okay, I've clicked everything in here. I might have to leave and come back.
Again? No thanks. I'm gonna have to think outside the box.
Do I have anything that may be fabulous? Crowd of streamers today in chat? Check them out. Yes, yes, yes.
My
Cigarettes?
smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12 and never looked back. Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane.
Should I
prefer to smoke outdoors.
Okay. Should I stun gun? Owen, you do make things fun. Owen is a super mod. Okay, let's leave here. Oh, just ahead of the game. Got it, got it. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Can I smoke out here? And then... No, okay. Owen, do I need to leave here and come back? Or is there something that I'm missing that I can do right now? What's the difference between a Zippo and a hippo? I don't know.
Charles Wade. I don't know how, but I will talk to you one way or another.
This is a hint? How in the hell? Not how in the hell. Yeah. Okay. A hippo weighs a ton and a Zippo's a little lighter. That's funny. Goofy Goober, I don't know what you're trying to tell me. All I'm thinking of is SpongeBob. Didn't that guy introduce himself as Goober? Did he? Oh, he is Goober. But I don't have any other
doofus
talking options.
Oh, hi.
So,
what about it?
Oh. I thought we already talked about this.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean.
Not bad.
In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez, based on a true story.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny. Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Okay.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of a 34-year-old Sid McBacon.
Sid McBacon.
The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is. The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more
I was
of a
not
dark
laughing at
comedy.
the seizure. I was laughing at chat.
Natural bald killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair.
Not the announcement, Owen, please.
And he makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant.
Control
However,
yourself.
He has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
I have a feeling.
Not the coach.
So, how good an
That
actor
Jacob's
are you?
bladder is the one that's the important one.
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies. And that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks.
Not this.
I thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act.
Those strange
Unsure.
looks.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Let me guess.
Definitely Jacob's Bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure.
Do we get to see this performance?
Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven. You and me were like peas and carrots. I'm just so full of your love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good.
I feel uncomfortable.
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
She wasn't paying attention. What did I do wrong?
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Oh, good.
He's going too fast.
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
You were just memeing? You did the announcement and everything, and I was like, this
That
one's...
wasn't really an
This is the important one.
electrifying.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for letting me know, because I would have just kept doing that for who knows how long. This one, I think.
How about
business?
Because this is the one with the seizure? Is that correct? No, I'm so glad you're back seating because I would never get anywhere without you.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me.
Please continue.
You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Bacon smell.
Thank you.
No, it's too late for that.
Why? This
You
is
know
the
why,
one.
What's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Do it.
Nurse, he's seizing.
Oh shit.
Say thank you so much for the sub. Thank you.
Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor guy later.
So kind. Oh, what are we doing? We're
Rows and columns
25% of the way to completing
Probably
the sub
easier to use
goal,
the computer if I need to do
which
some
is
digging.
great. That is so kind. Thank you so much.
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
Smell of bacon? More like the smell of subs. Like Subway? Good one. That was good. Thank you so much, Zay. I really appreciate it. That is so kind. There's a spot for a floppy disk.
Floppy disks go in there.
But do I need that? Is the question. I guess if I still have the admin password, then I can do it myself, right? Am I getting the hang of this? Am I a computer hacker now?
Nah, I don't see any reason to break this computer.
Okay.
Crap. Looks like I have to figure out the username some other way.
But I do have the password. Hey, guess what? I'm writing it down. Here's a pen. Okay. O-T-O-R G-A-D-O-R. Okay. You've never received the first icon. Well, congratulations. You have it now. So great. Okay, so what are my options here?
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious
Are we
nurse.
vibing with the same type of password that we did in the dorms, maybe? So maybe it's like C. Mendez?
Crap. Looks like I have to figure out the username some other way.
I'm so smart.
Gotcha.
We got it! Okay, room 6B. Okay, referral from Friedman in St. Francis Medical Center. Patient has undergone successful invasive heart surgery and was transferred to this facility at his own request. The initial prognosis looks good and the patient is likely to make a full recovery in 6 to 8 weeks.
Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Okay, so I don't need to do that right now. Oh.
It's all right, Claude.
Understood, sir.
Mean to Goober.
So, you managed to find me.
I did.
Well, let's get this over.
How did you know I was coming?
How do you want your pictures? Shall I get
Oh,
some tubes to fill
okay.
my face with? Will that suffice?
He
for
didn't
your
know I was
front
coming.
page?
He's
I'm
just
no journalist.
assuming.
Well, not yet anyway.
Ah, she's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break. Surely this must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
You're assuming a lot.
You're assuming a lot, Mr. Wade.
And you know what they say about
Guilty as
assuming.
charged. It's a stance I find remarkably effective for a man with little time and a tendency to be correct.
You might want to rethink that attitude.
When the snark meets
I
its
have a
match,
history
yeah.
of surprising people.
Is that so? Very well. I'll indulge you for now. Who are you then?
I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
Were you?
I was.
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
I
Thank
must
you.
say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
A lot of things.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
I wish I did, Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help. How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs,
Is Mary Elizabeth grandma?
neurologists, say what you will about Joseph, but he was never rich.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened,
Yeah, there's
I
a lot
still
to this
loved
game.
Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this.
I'll try to
have
give you a
deeply
little
rooted mistrust in the
summary
rich,
in a minute.
passed on for generations.
Or you know what,
In her
Owen, if
eyes,
you could just give a brief summary in the
So that's all you know about the
in
whole
the chat,
affair?
that would be great. And
Are you
yes, the
implying
first day
that there's
VOD is
more
up.
to
It went up
know?
today.
I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the healthcare, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph was the best friend I ever had. We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Yes. They ruined everything with their vile, destructive
Thank you,
behavior.
Owen.
I couldn't have that around my daughter or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian, more strict.
It's hardly Grandpa's fault. He did everything he could to set my father straight.
Oh, I never claimed to doubt Joseph's commitment, but I'm not going to ignore his flaws either. Your grandfather often used his heart when he should have used his head.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
I believe it is, objectively. But I shouldn't speak ill of the dead. Eventually, my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
Do you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it. It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really.
Jimmy Cochran.
The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Oh, I'm glad she's writing it down.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings. I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs. Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for. Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in
stolen.
town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense. He's been held in a mental institution for years.
Let me guess.
Oh, you're not
Since
a native
81?
English speaker.
Either 82 or 83.
What's your first language?
Or is it? Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Is that where Mom is?
Yes, that's the one. You know the
Mama?
place, Kathy.
Oh, tell him the truth. I'm not hiding anything.
I do. My mother is in there.
If
Sharon
I expect
Evans, I had her committed about
people
a year
to tell
ago.
me the truth, I'm telling the truth.
I see.
Oh, you
It
said
must
that you're
have
from
taken a lot
Brazil.
of
Your
courage to
native
do
language
that,
is
Kathy.
Portuguese. Very
Mothers
cool.
have a lot of power.
Very,
over
very
us,
cool.
More than most of us care to admit.
I guess so. Do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to
Circles.
scratch the circles out of his head.
Ooh.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off.
Just like
I
that
think I'll check
picture.
the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now. Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows. The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2
So
paintings by
specifically
Picasso,
for
untouched.
lilies.
But every single painting by an unknown local artist gone.
Okay.
That can't be a coincidence.
Agreed.
Who could
Somebody
it
wanted
be?
those paintings badly.
Do we think
I
it's
assume there
someone
was
that
an
we know?
investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Ruffles.
Some stunning police work right there.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he
Multiple.
could make out multiple burglars
Interesting.
leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you
Thank
everything
you.
need.
That'd
Thank
be great.
you.
Thanks, Charles.
That
Anytime.
will be a big
But I'm
help.
curious, what's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that
Give
my
her what
grandfather
she
went
wants.
to Sue and asked
I.
to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
I have my office door open right now so that the dogs can come in and out, and it's kind of making me feel creeped out.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like
I
any
don't like
other
having
church to
open
me.
doors behind
But then
me.
again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
Okay.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Thank you. Okay, is there anything else I can see in here? Let's talk to Claude.
That guy is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
Not that.
Just some boring landscape paintings. Looks like Wade brought some of his old tombs with him.
Where's Dylan?
Just some boring landscape
So many
paintings.
men for him to fix, you know?
A private phone. Wade must get special privileges here.
I think that I've clicked on everything that I can. So let's move on. I love the music. It's so good. Stretch. I do need to stretch. I've been curled up. Everybody take a quick little stretch break. I need to figure out what I'm doing anyways, because I think it's the end of the day. So I don't know if we can actually go anywhere else. Yeah, stretching was a good idea. Oh, Final Fantasy VII. Interesting. I don't think I can click on Kathy. Let me try. I'll get her out of the way of the actual interactable object. Yeah, no. But I can click on her notebook and click certain things in here, but I don't think I really need to do that. Exit. I know, the hints, you can kind of get hints that are super vague from the journal, but usually they're not very helpful. I want to do this. I'm gonna leave the church for last. The thing, I have a pretty nice, comfy chair, but the thing about me is I curl up in any chair that I have, and so I'm just like hunched over.
I'm not sure what I expected
procrastinating
to find
on
here.
church as long as I can. Yeah.
I need to clear my head.
Laugh out loud.
What the?
Why, hello there.
Where's Dylan?
You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before,
Where's
haven't you?
Dylan? His man. Mr. Clean. Creepy bald dude with makeup. You look like you just escaped from a circus. Mr. Clean, unless seeing your face on a detergent bottle counts. Mr. Creepy, yeah, for real. Not Mr. Clean. I don't know how... I don't know what flavor of insult I want to bestow upon him. I don't know which one I like the best. I think I kind of like Escape from the Circus the best. I'm gonna go with that.
I doubt it. You look like you just escaped from a circus. That's not really my kind of gig.
Yet you always play the part of the clown, Kathy.
Who are you? How
His
do you know my
smile
name?
is scary.
It is my calling to know people like you, those shackled by their past.
I would
yet
run
yearning
too.
For change.
I feel
My back cries when I sit like this. That's hilarious.
dreaming?
Mine too.
It's the mending.
The
I will try to
mending.
facilitate.
Huh?
You're not real. I am lying asleep in my bed right now.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
You mean Lily? What about her?
What is happening?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam? Mind speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint.
Uncle Fester.
I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
What?
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Two dumbies. I'm scared too. And I've been here the whole time. I'm scared too. Welcome in, by the way. This guy's very Alice in Wonderland. I agree. I feel like I keep doing this thing.
Laugh out
Thank
loud.
you, Owen. I keep doing this thing where I don't listen to what's being said and then I get lost. What did he say? He said follow... He was talking about the girl who drowned, Lily. He said something about Red being his name. And he called us clown.
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again.
That's
so
about all I
soon.
got from that conversation.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
Thank you. I've got some questions. Got some questions for you.
There are
Enjoy
a few
your
things I need to
lurk.
ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Okay, we've got lots to talk about, lots to discuss.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man. Maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
Okay.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that.
That's what I figured. How about the church?
I don't think we need to discuss that anymore.
Got it.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
Should I just go back to the nature reserve? Because I didn't get to really look at anything there. Maybe I'll go to church. Maybe it's time. What are all my options? I do also need to talk to the sheriff. Let's do that first, actually. It's been a minute since we've been here. That poor plant. Grandma is always sweet, yeah.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Nope.
I don't think he'll want to
What's
talk
your
about
opinion
this.
on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'm surprised.
It's a fine church. I go there myself every Sunday.
Got it.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny!
Yes, boss?
Get the report from the burglary in the Wade estate back in '86?
On it, boss. There you go, Kathy.
Thanks, buddy.
Do we get to keep it, or are we just looking at it here? Okay. March 11th, 1986, at 1:12 a.m. The alarm in the Wade estate is triggered. The house is empty at the time, and the neighbors contact law enforcement. 2:04 a.m. Officers arrive at the scene. Several broken windows can be observed. A sweep of the estate and surrounding premises reveal no trace of the perpetrators. 2:20. A single witness identified... Wait, that's the next day. Did they mean to do that? Anyway, 2:20 a.m., a single witness identified as Franklin Goldfarb reports seeing multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime. A month later, 12:15 p.m., Charles Wade arrives in Conwell Springs to make an official statement. After examining the house, he reports that paintings with an excess value of $15,000 have been stolen. April 26th, 2 p.m. The art in question has not yet popped up in any circles that are known to deal with stolen goods, terminating investigation due to lack of leads.
You'll have to get her a gift.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
Sakes, all moms are the same. Just use your imagination. I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
What is happening here?
Okay, boss.
Thank you for clipping that, Owen.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Okay, that seems like a lie.
Laugh out loud.
Thanks, Faye.
That's all for now.
Good.
Okay, so maybe we check the phone book at Grandma's house. Let's go to church. Why don't we just go? Let's get it over with. We've got stuff to figure out. No more procrastinating.
Hello, Father.
The 3 orbs.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
I had
yeah,
no choice.
But just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
The name on the
Kathy Rain.
mausoleum.
I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared.
You hear that?
The
1,
Father,
2, 3.
The Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God. This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed, the stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity as witnessed by my father.
Do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture.
Writing scripture?
The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983. That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kinda empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child.
No, she
I'm
definitely
simply providing divine
meant
guidance when it's needed the
disrespect.
most.
Kathy? Disrespectful.
Do you know who Franklin Goldfarb is?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Okay.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade Estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Oh.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close.
Hi, Coco.
I only knew her as much as a teacher
Welcome
would know
in.
any student.
Enjoy your lurk.
All right, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Okay. Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
He just came out of the womb like this.
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Okay. That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
I'm gonna save really quick because we haven't saved in 2 hours. And I just want to be safe. Okay. Let's see what we can look at here. Not much, which is
Impressive
kind of
window.
nice.
There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights. I really shouldn't. They might burn. It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
What's behind door number 2?
Locked.
It's locked. What's behind door number 1? Take your time, Kathy.
Locked.
Uh-huh, okay. Can we unlock the doors?
Hello, Isaac.
I'm all ears, my child.
Nope.
That's all I need for now, Father.
Got it.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Okay, let's exit. Maybe we go back to the nature reserve. What's that?
Hello?
Spooky
Creepy
music.
bald guy. Guess no one's home. That wasn't here before.
Let's look at it. That's scary.
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
That's scary. A piece of paper.
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
Alright, so we're carrying around a shovel now. Got it.
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe.
Mm-hmm.
It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Yeah, don't take it. Can I exit this way? Not as cute. Cemetery. Let's look at the mausoleum. Let's acknowledge that the priest is a price. Y'all remember when that kid showed up here and then disappeared? Yeah, because I forgot about that. I wonder if we're going to see him again.
A family mausoleum. Isaac's family must be pretty rich.
Okay,
those
so
things don't come cheap.
We've acknowledged that. That's good. Anybody here? No. Nobody is here. Okay, Rich. Okay. What do I need to do? I need to get in touch with the witness of the art theft. Oh, I need to check the phone book to see if I can get his contact information. What else?
No Goldfarb in here. Maybe he moved? I should ask around and see if anyone
I've
knows him.
been asking around. I've been asking
nothing
around.
like that in here. No result for that. Nah, nothing like that in here.
Okay. Would Grandma know? Did we ask her already? I don't remember.
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Grandma.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Does the name Franklin
Thank you for the
Goldfarb
toot,
mean anything
Owen.
to you?
Oh, that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career of his.
Sad thing. Do you know where I can find him?
He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago.
Goofy
and never
Goober?
really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma.
Goofy Goober?
Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
He's Franklin?
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Well, that's a twist I didn't see coming. Franklin Rose, alternate timeline. Or Franklin Stone. I still need to play that game. I have so many games that I want to play, you guys. So many games. Yes, sub goal. So many nostalgia games. Do we think he's here still, or is he somewhere else?
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
The sigh.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Of course.
Okay, thanks.
Of course. So we're going back to church. Rest in peace. Let's go.
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh. Yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Listen,
Thank
I
you
feel
so
kind of bad
much.
about the electrocution.
Thank you so much for the sub.
Oh,
I
that's
really
what
appreciate
it.
it.
What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Y'all are the best.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
Making my day.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
Shoot, Missy!
Yes, childhood CD-ROM collection! I've got some goodies in there.
Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me
Just
that.
6 more.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you
All
were a
thanks
witness
to
to
you
a burglary
guys.
a few years back at the Wade Estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
Bullshit. Spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters, B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long
Plumbing?
time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back then.
Coffee shop.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end.
Barista
Thanks anyway.
representation.
Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
I do kind of remember that.
I don't need to ask him about that.
We'll follow that lead in a second.
I should probably confront him directly about him being a witness.
Oh, I already did that. Okay.
Okay,
Check.
that's all for now.
See ya!
Okay, something in my inventory.
It's a small key, fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately. Grandpa in uniform with 2 other men. Something is handwritten on the back. Flight training, McConnell Air Force Base, 1941.
I don't think... I must not be carrying it. Maybe it's back at Grandma's house. Maybe in the attic? I am carrying it? Okay. Then I just didn't click on everything I needed to. We'll just go to Grandma's. Since I'm driving.
My smoke's about a half a pack. Started when I was 12.
Oh,
and
it's the
never
lighter.
looked
Oh
back.
my god.
Pretty much the only thing keeping me sane.
It literally says BH
My
right
trusty
there.
Zippo. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
She's not gonna say anything about that? Do I have to combine it with something? What's the deal with that? How did she not put that together? Is that the wrong thing?
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently.
Is there something I can use the... I don't understand. Hi, Lynn. Welcome in. Welcome in. Do I use the lighter on the drawing? The drawing's right here.
Not a big fan of that idea.
Burn the creepy man.
That's kind of an arbitrary thing to do.
Can I do it the other way around?
I'm trying to cut down on the pyromania.
Where's the other half? Oh, this is not related to the lighter. Okay. The other half. Where could that be? Well, I don't have it. That's for darn sure. We haven't been upstairs in a while. Let's just go check. Let's go check the upstairs.
Various books and office supplies. Nothing in particular catches the eye. I've already searched that.
Papers?
Just some old bills. Nothing interesting.
Who might have drawn it? I mean, a kid. Oh! I forgot. Thank you. Jogged my memory. Thank you. Could not do this without you, Owen. Oh, a seagull? A bird? Hello? What was she trying to do there? I don't know.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
I don't know if I would let Nate go out in the woods by himself. I just really don't think.
That must be Lily. She seems very happy. Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy?
Do I get to pick it up? No.
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
Well, I love birds. That's the first thing. And my name is Lucy, so that's where Luce comes from. It's a nickname. So Loose Goose or Lucy Goosey. That's just one of my nicknames. So that's where the goose came from.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
Oh, so many questions. Let's start with this.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The Red Man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the Red Man hasn't changed in 30 years.
Weird. Okay. I don't feel like we should say this because she'll think that we're crazy.
Sounds like he has quite an active imagination then.
Oh, you have no idea. He has unique names for each of the kitchen utensils. Nuff said.
Nuff said.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
You mean Goober? Nobody calls him Franklin anymore.
Right, that's Goober.
Goober.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
I don't need to ask her about that.
Okay. Let's go
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
Let's go find the boy. Is he out in the woods? I want to know how you get more bikes. I haven't come across that option yet. Where could he be? Could he be at church? Could he be at the cemetery? Not at church. He could be at the sheriff's station. I kind of doubt it though. I don't know. Where is he? Am I supposed to find him outside of his house, or does he just go back home later?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
You're joking, right?
Oh, never mind.
If someone ever asked me that, I would run for the hills. If there's any trace of a creepy man like that, I'm out. I'm out of here.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy. Sorry.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I think it's a nice enough church. Why?
I don't know. The priest seemed odd. Kinda pushy.
Yeah, I get your point.
It is kind of
But I know the
weird
guy.
to
He's
ask about
harmless.
that.
If you say so.
Which is part of the reason why I would be so freaked out. Like, if you're gonna ask something that specific...
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
It's just kind of suspicious.
Well, gotta go.
While
See
I'm
ya.
here, I'll try to talk to the sheriff and see if he has any new information, but I kind of doubt it.
Hello, Sheriff. Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind. That's all for now.
Good.
Maybe we ask Grandma about the red man? Last time I saw a red guy was in the Forest game. Oh, okay, so we need to show Goober the lighter. Got it.
Oh, hello, dear.
I will do that next.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about
What?
that.
You'll ask everyone else
See you later, Gramps.
but Grandma?
Take care, dear.
That seems silly. That seems a little silly to me. Very silly goose of her.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
Okay. Father might know something.
Hi, Goober.
True.
Mind if we talk?
Shoot!
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive? Bet high? Big head?
I don't need to ask him about that. Okay, that's all for now.
See ya!
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Do you know what BH means? It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our Lord and Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the cross.
That's not what I meant. I mean someone here, in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Okay, so the red man is just Jesus Christ. Got it.
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his
Bald
light on you.
Jesus. Got it. Maybe Grandma would know about the BH symbol inscription. I should have asked her while I was over there. I guess I probably couldn't have, though, actually.
There are...
Very well.
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on Dad's lighter.
Yes, dear, it means the Black Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father associated with.
Okay.
Oh, his biker gang. That makes sense.
So the biker gang stole Lily's art.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Most likely.
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person.
Okay.
You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
I'm not trying to join their gang. I'm just trying to learn some stuff.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
It does not hurt to ask questions. She's just curious, Grandma. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of curiosity, okay?
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
I do know what they say about curiosity, but they say that curiosity killed the cat. I am not a cat. Kathy is also not a cat, but some people call her Little Cat, so that's a little confusing.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put
Kills
a few of their
the
captains in
cat
the slammer over the
yeah.
years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader.
Exactly.
Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find
Zay
him?
knows what's up.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, so we learned something
Well,
that
go.
I don't know because I
See
wasn't
ya.
listening, but we do have a new location, so I think that's where we'll go. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you.
Sweet bud incoming.
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
Sorry?
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? I think she does.
Step off, creep.
We've got a stun
You tell
gun.
your daddy on me?
You better learn quickly, asshole. Back the fuck off.
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Ew.
Let go of me.
Stun gun.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again.
Not
Get the
it's
hell outta
Santa.
Sorry, boss. I'll go.
Santa off duty. Also, this is giving Jolly Rogers in Legend of the Crystal Skull.
He better be. I take it your bow?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with a deranged mother. Who are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it, then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's
Why?
convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
That's
I
a
need to
dumb
figure out
thing
some
to
proof.
leave at home on purpose. Well, could the lighter be?
This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right. Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
Santa
I get
pre-Christmas.
it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
Girls like me.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just waltz into places like this either.
That's true. I wouldn't
guess
be
you
caught
know.
dead in here.
Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Maybe we shouldn't start with this. I don't know if it matters,
Do you know
but
anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
I don't want him to feel
No,
immediately
We had our
accused.
differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page, I'd praise him. On the next, I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me. But he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
Like hell he was. He gave my dad a million chances, did everything to set him straight.
Is that what you think? You could barely walk back then. You shouldn't presume to know shit.
Well, my mom told me.
And you consider her to be reliable. I know she's your mom, but let's consider the facts. She's a paranoid delusional. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyce and the boy are a nuisance at best.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
I don't like that.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
What about her art then?
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
Santa is
Good.
the red
Then
man
you can
on
tell me why
25th
you
of
stole
December,
Lily Myers
yes.
paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you. I did some digging and found evidence pointing to the club.
Is that so? Better be a good girl and present it to the sheriff then.
I couldn't care less about ratting you out, Bo. I just need to know what you did
Yeah,
with
I
the
want
art.
to see it.
I have no intention of discussing your delusions as if they were facts, girl. Don't make me tell you again.
Ah! What to do, what to do.
All right, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Original.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
Stop.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with
I
a
believed him
special
fully.
ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No, Brian refused to tell anyone what it was.
Right.
He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb
It's
or
the
some
flower.
kind of expensive spice.
It's the flower in the
So
woods.
let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
Thank
I
you.
guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping
Good
me?
question.
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take
Aw.
care of family.
Okay.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive it's the flower in the forest. So we're gonna go get it. We're gonna go dig it up. Or pick some petals off of it or something.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
You mean the single foliage we've seen thus far in the game? Yes. The very same. I'm sipping on water.
Hey,
I'm taking care of
do you
myself
happen
today.
to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
Because I'll tell you what, I had
Bloody Mary?
5 or 6 cups of coffee
No,
this
this is
morning,
something different.
and I need to offset
Hey,
that
now,
a little
I can
bit.
make your regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
No spicy flower water for Goose. Nope. For loose Goose.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say.
It was a lot. I was trying to keep myself awake during my work shift this morning.
One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing,
Oh,
VP.
thanks.
Thanks again, Emmett.
Thanks, King.
You got it.
Hey, Bo, I have some more
Dead.
questions.
I'm listening.
Oh.
Hey, Bo, I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
I'm a big coffee drinker.
Man,
Not
is this a
usually
trip
5 cups in a day, but
Keep
I do
expecting
have
Brian
coffee
to
every
walk in
day.
here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Keep it coming.
Yeah. So here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be.
Interesting.
It was a priest. I know that much.
Okay, so
Thanks,
the
Bo. I'm gonna
only
follow up on
priest
this
in
right away.
town. Got it. Got it.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Fair enough.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here.
I love it too.
Not
The
then,
family spirit.
not now.
It's good.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you
Santa
something.
for president?
Brian used to
2024?
talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out
Santa
there
for Prez.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
We
You
will
too.
do our best.
That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Nice. Oh, and how much longer do we have in the game? Just out of curiosity. Because I kind of want to finish it tonight, but if there's a lot of time left in it, I might save it for another stream.
Hello, sweetheart.
I will not finish
Grandma,
it tonight.
It got kind of late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
He's gonna come back and be a big bear uncle. I would love that. Okay, after this dream, Bald Man. Hi, Bald.
Do you see? You are bound to her,
This
and
is-
she to you. The separation is an open wound, a tear that can
Lex
only be
Luthor.
cauterized in agony. For our God is a consuming fire.
Not the scripture quote. Uh-oh. We finished day 3. We're on day 4. How many days are there? I'm gonna look it
Lily's
up.
painting, burning,
and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
It's not telling me how many days, but it is telling me about 9 hours total. Something like 5 to 6 days. You think I missed something? I've never missed anything, Owen. What are you talking about? Next stream is tomorrow, but we won't be playing Kathy Rain tomorrow because it's Nancy Drew Day on Thursdays. So we'll be playing Nancy Drew Legend of the Crystal Skull, which is one of my favorite games of the franchise. So I'm really excited. It's actually my #1 favorite. I'm being silly about that. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at that when I'm done. When I'm done being live. Thank you. Okay. So I think we're gonna say goodbye to YouTube. We're gonna end the VOD here and then do a little bit more chit-chatting on Twitch. So see you later, YouTube. Thank you so much for watching this VOD. I hope you are enjoying the game as much as I am. This is so interesting and I can't wait to see what happens next. If you would like to catch me live, then follow me on Twitch. I stream regularly on Sundays, Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays with the occasional extra stream thrown in. I guess that's all. So I'll see you next time. Bye!